face behind that door. How do you walk on the land with wisdom in his hand? And you find your heart in league with the wizard.
Welcome to Bind on a Quip, episode 349 on the 19th of February 2025. I'm Wemb, and with me as always is Tempest. Hey Temp.
Hello.
What were you grinning about when we started then?
I'm just happy.
My countdown? You loved my countdown?
I'm just genuinely happy.
All right.
You know,
Sure.
that's just the kind of person I am.
You're a happy person.
I am.
How you doing?
I'm very well.
Cheers.
Tuesday night. It's a bit of a no-no, but...
It's Wednesday night.
Oh, yeah, it's Wednesday night.
Completely fine. This
Hump,
week...
Hump day. Happy hump day.
Happy hump day. This week we've got a couple of games. Stuff about us. Stuff you've said. Stuff we've been doing.
Stuff I've said. Or stuff they've said.
They've said. These people.
Right.
So let's take it in game. I'm just going to bring you behind the curtain here for a sec. Bless you. I'm going to bring you behind the curtain and say we're not organised. I've just changed the whole way I do the panel, so this could be fun.
Oh, dear.
And there's not much been going on, but we'll talk about that in real life, I guess.
Yeah.
But
I'll bring it up
first,
now.
we need a bit of Three Truths action because we're going to do our vibe check of the expansion. Score currently at 2-1 in your favour.
Yep.
So let's move it into our Three Truths screen. I'm going to... some sort of intro, I think, could be in order.
Oh, nice.
I'm enjoying it. I think
of
it's
a-
going to stay.
A bit of some music?
Yep.
Something
Yep.
about Lies? Like one word, one lip, one line.
No, that's some copyright issues there.
Yeah, if you only play a little snippet, it's all right.
True. So Three Truths and a Lie, by the way. If there's a content creator who does great clickbait style headlines, please tell me in the comments. And I appear to have erased my normal intro. So 3 of the things I'm going to put up are true, and one of them is pure Wemb.
Pure fiction.
So we're sticking with Bellula, Tallius and Evertel, Sol and Mr. GM for now.
Okay? Lay it on me.
We were told there's others, but no one's come up with names.
Yeah. Like, there's mystical others.
Yeah.
Unless you've got names, shut it.
Exactly. Now, here we are. All right, I got it.
Okay, good.
Oh, stupid mouse. So, from Bell, we've got Dead Spec, Demon Hunters Are Dying Out. From Taliesin and Evertel, we've got Wow's Housing, best of any MMO.
Big news.
From Sol, we've got fastest season yet, setting up a friendlier WoW.
What does fastest season yet mean?
That the season's not going to last as long as season 1.
Oh, okay.
It's something to do with housing, I believe. And from Mr. GM, we've got surprise, Bran can actually tank.
Wow.
So they're your 4 headlines to deal with.
Right. My first thought
Yep.
was the tide has turned.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Dead Spec, Demon Hunters Are Dying Out. Probably true. But is that a furphy to trick me?
Well, I'm a demon hunter, so this affects me.
Then, Telly and Evertel's Wow's Housing, the best of any MMO. That's a really huge call because there's some really good MMOs and really good housing. Like people like the housing in Guild Wars.
The consensus seems to be that they've stolen the most from Final Fantasy XIV.
I don't remember hearing people talking about that being the best housing ever, though.
No.
Anyway,
But they've done the usual thing of that Blizzard does where they look at everyone and then
take the
improve
best
on it
bits.
all.
Yeah, absolutely. Surprise
So-
Bran can actually tank.
Oh, Mr. GM.
Doubt that that's really true.
You're skipping... Why?
Well, I'm putting it in the order that you gave it to me. You did it in a different order.
Did I?
Yeah. And very different. You started with Balula, then
Yeah.
you went Telly,
Yeah.
then you went Soul So Breezy, then you went
Yeah.
Mr. GM. Well, that's not the order that you've got it in our rundown.
Oh, haven't I? Oh, I haven't either. Sorry about that.
So, Soul So Breezy, fastest season yet, setting up a very friendly route, is kind of a boring one. Did you make that up? It's not very good clickbait. Although Soul So Breezy that didn't have very good clickbait last week.
No, Mr. GM's usually more straight down the line.
So I kind of feel like
So sometimes
surprise
I'll
brand could actually
tell
tank.
you
That would be a surprise.
the way I get it is sometimes if the heading is either too long or boring,
Does it matter?
I'll go by the comment down below. You know, the
Right,
texty
right.
text. Yeah.
Right.
So it's not always
think-
the thumbnail picture. Sometimes it's the heading.
My gut feel is that it's either Telly or Balula.
Okay.
I feel like you've put Balula in there with a negative comment, hoping I'll just go.
I would
yeah.
never.
Yeah, typical. Well, that's typical. So actually, I feel like it could be Telly's and Evertel's.
Right.
But I actually feel like you've done a negative headline when all the others are positive to trick me, and I'm going to say it's Balula's that is the furphy.
Are you locking in Bellula?
I am locking it in.
So I can reveal to you that the actual Wembley headline is "Surprise! Brand can actually tank."
Well, that's concerning.
It's concerning for me that Bellula's was a serious headline. I'm going to have to watch that.
And
see what's going on.
Not so. Well, that's fairly typical. But now we're 2 even, 2 all. Damn it.
Cool.
Where's the score? What big score?
What do you want to score?
Oh, over my head.
Oh, you want like above us there or something, or
Yeah.
just maybe in that little bit there.
Yep. And
People
you'll
can't see that.
You'll have
That's
to be able to
bad,
change it.
Bad video when they can't see it.
No, that would be bad.
So let's go back to the in-game and might try and play the.
Try-
And I knew I was going to do that.
Oh.
Sorry, everyone. That's the only one I have to click off too. The
Why
rest
do
is
you have
all
to click
automatic
that off?
now. Well, because Three Truths is actually inside the intro
Right.
in-game.
Sure.
Yeah. So let's talk about
Our
our
week?
in-game stuff.
Yeah.
Leveling and weeklies.
we haven't done
We've
anything.
had no time. I
It's
worked
been-
on Saturday.
It's been so bad that not only did we not level any alts, we haven't done a single delve this
No,
week.
it's been terrible.
Not even a delve.
Friday night we
Went out with old. Shh.
yeah
Spoilers.
jumping ahead.
Yeah.
Saturday I worked.
Saturday night we had a Bubba Theo night.
Yes, that's why.
And then Sunday I needed to recover.
Yeah, and so did I.
We did get some mythics done though. So last week, because it's been 10 days since we recorded, last week we didn't get mythics done because PD had a work incident that he had to cover. The weekly was 4 heroics or mythics. So
Yep.
we just
So
grabbed
Nom jumped in on
Grabbed-
our mythic night.
Nom, and in I think 40 minutes we smashed
We
out
smashed
4
out
heroics.
4 heroics.
Just so that we can smash that.
It was
That
it
good.
was fun to just hang out with our friends and annihilate stuff.
It was good.
It was kind of fun.
And
I
then
mean, I love our mythic plus team, and I love that night.
yes.
I love our raid team too,
Yeah.
but you know,
No, it
was
was
fun
fun
to
to just be
just
chill and
relax.
just smash them out. I love doing that with Time Walkers and stuff as well.
and we have
get
because we're so cash, we have a very low bar for our mythics. Our main thing is to just hang out with our 3 friends and enjoy it, and we do.
Yeah.
So we don't feel like we've got a ton to prove there,
So-
apart from having fun.
So we did get to do mythics last night,
Yes,
and because we hadn't done them for 1 or 2 weeks,
2 weeks.
our key had been downgraded to a 2. So we jumped into a 2.
We belted
and
Stone Vault.
Our idea was to smash it as hard as we could so that we could get the highest key we could.
Hmm.
Because we normally only do 2, maybe 3 if we smash it.
Usually
out.
2.
But normally 2 because we're all a bit tired. And so we did that and we got upgraded to a Siege of Brawlers 5, which we're not
Went from a
particularly
2 to a 5.
not particularly confident with Siege of Brawlers.
I I think Tran's getting pretty confident with it, our tank.
Yeah, just
So
not us
because he's
there.
confident,
It does make
I'm
it easier.
confident. I'll run with him.
But
away
we
we
know
go.
the way, which is nice. But we missed out the timer by 5 seconds, which was really annoying because they downgraded our key.
Yeah, they downgraded the key.
That was bad. 5
Annoying.
seconds.
Yeah.
At least make it even.
Yep. Rating, Crazy Train.
Yes.
We got to Brood Twister Overnax again.
Yes.
On Heroic.
We couldn't get it down on Thursday
Couldn't get
night.
it down on
So
Thursday.
that meant that that's where we started,
So we
on
started
Monday.
there on Monday.
And you could tell from the very start, from our very first attempt, that we were going to get her down again, which was really good because we were regularly getting her to like 12%.
Yep.
Got her to less than 1%. It actually said we got
I
her
couldn't seal the deal on my
to
own.
0%.
I got her down to 0, but she wasn't dead.
No, not quite. So we smashed her down, and then we went on to the Portal Boss, is what I call her, but it's actually the Nexus Princess, and we made really great progress on that fight too, getting her down to around 25%. So I think we're going to extend from now because we've only got 3 raid nights left.
I thought we had one go where we nearly got her, like it was like a 6%.
Oh, could have been, but
I feel like. Anyway.
I feel like we'll get her the next night because we're going to extend because we've only got 3 nights left of this raid.
Yep.
It's very exciting.
Gear report, 626 still.
626. No, that's up
I mean-
+1. We
Oh,
were
yeah.
625. Now we're 626. Woo!
I didn't do my tune report for this week.
Righto. Well, because you didn't do anything. Just
No.
status quo.
Old activity, I did ding 80 on my first Alliance tune, my Warlock. Mm-hmm. Did two time walkers and went from 76 to 80.
Nice.
Easy. So that was all right.
Easy
So
peasy.
I kind of, after that went so well, I kind of wished that I'd been doing my Alliance tunes the whole time while we've been doing timeways.
Sure.
But that's okay.
I have nothing to report on alts.
You know, guys, if you could find the time to like and subscribe on YouTube, which you're watching right now, you're right here. Just click the thumbs while I'm saying this. And if you don't like it, I'll remind you later. You can remove it. Just click it again, but I'd rather you didn't.
Don't.
Just to show that we've given the quality content that you're looking for.
I'm going to up the ante and say don't just like it, subscribe and leave a comment. We'd love to hear from you.
Sure.
You can follow us on socials. You can follow us on YouTube right here at Bind and Equip Wow. You can follow us on Instagram at Bind and Equip Wow. Probably more likely to find the occasional post on Threads, but it's the same. And you can find us on Facebook at Bind and Equip.
And we're not on X, but if I didn't put one in. If you are looking for us on X, you might want to try at This Is My Kid. I've got 15 more just like it. Medi hit us up.
Nice.
He said 2 points.
Yes.
Said gluten cross-contamination is sorely misunderstood and has ruined many a good idea, or worse, a good night.
Mate, you are underselling that to me. That's an understatement of the century. Cross-contamination, bad.
I think, Medi, I'm reading your extra meaning of it could ruin a good night.
Also, Manny says he's so down for a guild neighbourhood.
Yes.
Yay, he's our first neighbour.
Andy hit us up and said that sorted out game was a tough one. Scenarios were fun. Torghast was great, except one affix mob type, which I abhorred. Mm-hmm. Islands were absolute bangers, and I've enjoyed going back to them again for a few achieves for the Janny mount. The different stories in Delves are interesting and clever. However, I'm not sure they'd be the top of my list, not because they're bad, but because the others were really good. And I also really enjoyed the challenges with Visions, probably also because of the Heart of Azeroth powers as well. So I'd have to say Delves at 5, and then tap out of ordering ranking the rest, because how do you sort out those memories of good fun? It's true.
I love Delves, but I agree with you that it was a really tough one, and that he put all of the really good things all in together. That was mean.
Yeah, I want it to be tough.
Sure.
Snowy said that Travis Willingham, who is the husband of Laura Bailey...
Is Laura Bailey the person who voices
Jaina?
The Frost Bitch?
Jaina.
Frost Bitch?
Jaina.
Frost Bitch. Every time we go into
And
Siege of
Laura
Borealis,
Bailey
I'm
is
like,
lovely
fend for yourself,
and is
cow.
naughty and fun. And-
I like Laura Bailey.
And Trav is
Nothing against the person who voices her. I
Hmm.
just don't like Jonah.
Anyway, Snowy's a big fan of Critical Role and it has Laura, Travis, and Liam O'Brien, who is the voice of Illidan, on it. And also the girl, well, you didn't really watch much. What was that show of the girl with all the tattoos? They found her inside the bag.
yeah. I remember that one.
Blind Spot.
Blind Spot.
The girl that was in that is also in the one that was she was like the analyst and like doing the puzzles with her boyfriend who then got killed. It was so sad.
That was sad. I watched that bit.
Anyway, she's also in Critical Role, and in one of the episodes of that season, she's got a Critical Role coffee mug, which made me laugh.
That's cute.
Anyway, Snowy says Delve's number 1, then Scenarios, Torghast, Islands, and Visions.
Yep, nice. That's a pretty good ranking.
Conti hit us
Although
up.
I'd probably put Islands above Torghast. I don't know. Torghast was good.
Conti hit us up and said he says number 1 Delves, Islands 2nd, Torghast 3rd, Scenarios 4th, and Horrific Visions 5th.
A bit of a consensus.
Thank you. And just on a personal
Oh,
note,
no spoilers.
thinking of you, Conti.
You keep jumping ahead,
Oh,
and
have you got stuff?
if you are gonna keep jumping ahead, we're gonna have to rearrange the order so that you stop doing it. So far, we've given away what we did on the weekend, and
I've got a good idea. Let's move it into the news. So the Undermine content goes live 26th of Feb.
next week.
Next week.
It is next week, isn't it?
I think
Wednesday.
so.
It's Wednesday next week.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then the War Within Season 2 begins on the 5th of March,
Following week,
which could be the 6th of March for us. I'm not sure.
5th of March, day after Pancake Day.
Shrove Tues.
Well, you might call it Shrove Tuesday, but I call it Pancake Day.
Sure. So that'll bring the new raid, Liberation of Undermine, which is 8 bosses that will unlock 1 week after the launch. Mm-hmm. So on the 5th.
Yep.
Along with the story mode version. That's in the Ringing Deeps. It's got story mode, Raid Finder, Normal, Heroic and Mythic.
Nice.
Raid Finder eye level will give you 606, or do you need to be 606?
No, I think. Oh, I don't know. I don't know now.
And it's got 8 bosses.
Yeah, you said that already.
Yeah, I said that twice.
You did.
The new dungeon, Operation Floodgate.
Yes.
A race against time to stop the Dark Fusion Venture Co. from sabotaging a dam that would have disastrous effects on the Ringing Deeps.
Well, it would flood it.
Operation Floodgate is a 4-boss dungeon in the Ringing Deeps and will be available across Heroic, Mythic and Mythic Plus difficulties.
So if the Ringing Deep's flooded, given that it has...
Yeah, it'd just keep going down, wouldn't it?
So would it all end up in Ashkahet and kill all the spiders? I mean, is that such a bad thing?
Is it a bad thing? No. You mean crabs.
Sure.
So the new dungeon rotation in Season 2 has 5 dungeons from the War Within and 3 dungeons from previous expansions. So you've got the new one, Operation Floodgate,
Yep.
Cinderbrew Meadery,
Yep.
the Rookery,
Yep.
Dark Flame Cleft,
Yes.
Priory of the Sacred Flame,
Excellent. You know why? There's a couple of enchanting patterns in the Priory.
and then from the olden days, we've got the Motherlode from Battle for Azeroth,
Yes.
Mechagon Workshop from Battle for Azeroth, Theatre of Pain from Shadowlands.
Is Theatre of the Pain the one that we could never figure out what the actual path was? And there were bloody portals, and you went down this way, and there was portals across, and then...
There's only a couple of different ways you can go earlier,
God.
and it is a choice. It's not,
okay.
but that's okay. We'll be right.
Righto.
There's a new world boss, the Gobfather. Once a source of pride
That's
for the
funny.
Bilgewater Cartel, this mech was a force to be reckoned with in the Demolition Dome. A pinnacle of goblin innovation until someone forgot to give it an oil change. Now the king of the Demo Dome has gone haywire, running amok and threatening to unleash havoc upon the citizens of Undermine.
I wonder what level the gear will be from the new world boss.
Don't know.
Not that I've got any gear off the current world bosses, but anyway.
Yeah. All right. That's all the news that I bothered to get.
Real lifetime?
Real life, let's go.
Did you answer the question of life? What are we doing here?
So as we touched on, we went out with our friend Older on Friday night. He was in town and looking to catch up, and that was very pleasant.
Because he normally lives in the sunny sunshine state.
Is that your first one? Did you neck a couple before I got here?
No, just tired.
We had a bit of a worry beforehand.
Did we?
Yeah, because it was Friday night, we did the quick turnaround from after work,
Yes.
and we were running close to late.
Yes.
The city traffic, bad.
It was bad.
So just before the turn to where we planned to park, we saw another car park. So we decided to cut some time out and head in there.
Did we cut
So-
some time out in the end?
Well, it was the narrowest underground ramp ever.
Luckily, we'd taken my little car
Yeah.
and yours.
Yeah. The driveway was blocked with cars, and the dude in there just says, "Leave your car there and we'll put it away." And he disappeared before I could even give him the keys.
Yep.
So I looked at another dude that was waiting and said, "This feels like a bad decision." And he said, "No, they're really good. I always park here." So that cheered us up a little bit. Then we see the sign that says cash only, and we just don't carry cash anymore.
No.
So then I had to Google where the nearest ATM was, but that was okay. We pay when we get back. Dude gives me a ticket and says, "Text the number on there when you're heading back and we'll get your car out."
Yeah, there's a reason they have to get your car out.
Yeah, you're not wrong. It's
But-
Jenga.
Tetris, a bit of Tetris, a bit of Rush Hour, that car game, if you've ever played it. Car, yeah.
But I did text him on our way back, and he texted me back and said, "Thanks for the warning, your car's ready."
And they did not scratch it. Which I
No,
was
and it was
surprised
lovely.
about.
It was ready to go.
Yeah.
Paid the cash.
And it wasn't,
drama.
it wasn't expensive for city parking either.
Would use again.
Even
Now
that was a bit terrifying.
Don't be scared, yeah.
Yeah. We did have a lovely time with Old at one of our favourite Greek restaurants that is also celiac accredited, Medi. We have to do it soon.
Absolutely.
I love the food there.
Yep.
And because Wem can't eat very much, we eat small bits now, so I can't have everything that I'd normally want, so I need to go more than once.
Bit of a platter in the middle, though, does the job.
Yeah, it was good.
Because then I can pick at it and you guys can go nuts.
Yeah, it was yum. Worm worked on Saturday, which is why we had so little game time. And then we also had Bubba Theo. Hello, Bubba.
Hey, Bubba.
Sleepover on Saturday night, which was fun, although a rough night because we had a really loud storm that woke him. And then at 4:30 in the morning, the police helicopter was flying so close that our windows were rattling, which also woke him. So it was a bit sad for him and a bit unsettled, but he is lovely at this stage, and he's got such an amazing sense of humour that's really good fun having him around, and I miss him when he's not here.
Yeah, it was good fun.
It
Nice.
was good.
All right, guess what? It's time for our second game,
Oh, another one already.
and it is Sorted Out Tempest, which I think I also need a...
A bit of an intro. Du-du-du-du.
Yeah. Sorted Out Tempest. I'm thinking some sort of murder board GIF. With all the strings and everything.
Oh, yeah. Right. Okay.
So let's move into that. Boom. All right. Tell you what your options are.
Okay.
The theme for this week is even numbered expansions.
Okay.
And don't give me shit, I'm counting vanilla as number 1 because it is patch 1 point whatever.
Yeah. But it's also the first
Yeah, but people
one.
go, "Oh, but the first
Oh,
expansion is Burning Crusade." Okay. Even numbered iterations if you're going to be like that. Person who is not even really talking to me. So, your options are, you ready?
I was just going to mention.
Burning Crusade, you can probably guess them now that I've told you the theme. Cataclysm,
Okay, yep.
Warlords of Draenor,
Wait. Where do we go in Warlords of Draenor?
was the back to not Outland, Draenor.
Oh, right. Yes, like Burning Crusade.
Yeah, we chased Garrosh.
Oh, no, Burning Crusade. Oh, it's even, yes.
And it
yes,
was all
yeah.
Warlords.
Got it.
Yep. Battle for Azeroth.
Which is the one that we couldn't think of the other way. Dazaralor.
Yep.
Yep. That's what I can't think of Battle for Azeroth. That's why, because we never called it Battle for Azeroth.
BOA?
We called it Dazaralor all the time.
I don't think we did. And Dragonflight.
All right.
So, it's interesting because there was thinking that all the odd expansions weren't the greatest.
Huh.
Which
Interesting.
really, on that one, I can only say Cataclysm and Warlords of Draenor, but I actually liked Warlords of
Are
Draenor.
you spoiling it?
I actually like Cataclysm too. I'm allowed to have an
Is
opinion.
it your turn?
Well, I'm not moving them, am I?
No, I
Right.
didn't say you were moving them, but you've just
Still allowed to have
you've
an
asked
opinion.
my opinion and then
All right.
spoken over me.
So, what are you thinking?
I think Dragonflight is going to be number one for sure.
Put that up there for you.
That is the best. I liked them all, but I'm going to put Burning Crusade at 5.
Worse than Cataclysm.
I liked Cataclysm.
Okay. It's your call. Right.
So I feel like Cataclysm and Warlords of Draenor are similar because they did that whole revisit the same space. Like Cataclysm was revisiting
Had 2 new zones.
thing. Yeah, but Cataclysm was like our old space.
Did it have 2 or 3 new zones? 3.
I don't know, whatever. No, there was 4 new zones, but it was within side of ours. And Warlords of Draenor, I liked that too. Actually, I think I'm going to put Dazar'alor as my second.
Battle for Azeroth.
Yeah. I quite liked that, apart from the Frost bitch. That's where I learned to hate her.
Sure.
And then the other two really could go either way. I'm going to put Draenor third and Cataclysm fourth.
Interesting.
Only because, like, I think about... I actually don't feel bad about any of them. Like, I don't have negative things. I mean... Burning Crusade it went for too long, and there was no
I think you're confusing it with Warlords of Draenor.
Burning Crusade.
Yeah.
Is Burning Crusade the first?
Expansion.
Yeah,
Too long.
yeah. The expansion went on and on and on and on. We got bored, and we never ever got to see the end boss. It was too distant. So while I liked
They really did mess up Illidan in that, didn't they? They didn't use him properly.
No.
They didn't
See?
explain the story properly.
No. See,
I never
that's
understood why Illidan was out there, what he was trying to
No,
do.
that's right. Or
Bloody,
why
bloody,
why he was even a baddie. I knew nothing about him.
I thought Illidan was there helping the
Yeah.
Burning Legion, not trying to stop them.
Yeah. So, yes. So, I think for that reason, I've put it fifth. Dragonflight was clearly outstanding. I really enjoyed Dazar'alor, and I think they had learnt, like, is it Dazar'alor that we had scenarios or islands?
Islands.
I loved doing that. There was a lot to do. I enjoyed doing it. I like the dungeons. I like the raids.
I think I'm with you there, except I think I'd swap 4 and 5. I think Burning Crusade was quite good. We still didn't really know what we were doing, or I didn't know what I was doing.
Yeah. And I think Warlords of Draenor and Battle for Azeroth, I think there were really some really good aspects of it, but they hadn't really learnt. They hadn't had time to really learn the lessons yet.
Warlords was hampered by garrisons. They got that wrong.
I loved my garrison.
I know you loved your garrison, but it wasn't good for the game. Because everyone just stayed in their garrisons and got rich.
I was still doing my garrison.
Yeah, I know you were.
Even in Dragonflight.
I'm not saying there's anything wrong with garrisons. I'm saying they were too overpowered.
I know what you're saying.
There was too much incentive to stay there. The leveling in Warlords of Draenor was almost second to none, although the last 2 expansions have been the same, and Legion was the same. But the leveling in Warlords, when we go back to Warlords of Draenor for whatever the thing is that we did, like Pandaland last time, and I think it's probably going to be Remix. Sorry, I think it's probably going to be Legion next time, but Warlords of Draenor will make an excellent remix because the dungeons were good, they were fun. It was the first time they took some chances. There was just no end game. There wasn't enough end game.
Yep. Yep.
So yeah, for me,
again, it was an expansion that went on too long for the content that they provided.
I don't know. I even there's things I liked about Cataclysm.
I loved Cataclysm. I'll tell you what was good about Cataclysm. The story was good. We were in touch with the baddies. I liked that.
Yeah.
I liked fighting Deathwing. That was a great fight. The rolling and the All
The
of that
start of it
fun.
was really good. Remember when Deathwing used to roll over and you just die and you go, oh, that was bad. Yeah.
I just got crispied. Yeah, no, I loved it. I really enjoyed it, and I didn't have any problem with them changing. Like, I really loved going back to that old content and seeing the changes, and like Thousand Needles being underwater, and all of that was fun. I really liked it.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I like it.
I'm keen to see how others feel about it and why they would rank theirs differently.
Yes. Let's go back to
Normal screen.
normal screen. I think it's going to play it. No, it didn't. Good. Well done, Wemb. You didn't turn it off.
Good job.
So, Elite Player of the Week. My Elite Player of the Week was Recrusia, a warrior from Moonguard in Time Walkers
Yes.
in the Nexus,
Yep.
just before Telestra, you
Yes.
know, damn the
No luck.
luck. So in that intersection, just before you head into a room, he ran in there from going up the hill.
Right. So he pulled the
So he
last
pulled
group of
those
mubs at the
lots.
top.
He pulled the group with the stewards just inside Telestra's room.
Right.
He pulled the group straight ahead that you normally try to
Don't do,
avoid.
yeah.
And he pulled the group from the left with the pat. So all of that in one pull.
Okay.
All the stewards
Yep.
that normally
Yep.
beat the crap out of you. It was madness.
Question. Did anyone survive?
We all survived.
Whoa.
It was amazing.
So he was actually elite. It wasn't
hats
sarcasm.
off Recrusia. It was amazing.
Excellent.
It was the maddest pull I've ever seen.
Was it hats off to Recrusia, or was it hats off to the unnamed healer who managed to keep you all alive?
It was a bit of everything, and we just stood there and just blasted away. It was
Yeah,
great.
so that you have to have well, good.
So I said
good
that
aggro.
is the maddest pull I've ever seen, and hats off.
Nice. I think you should have at least taken down the healer's name, because that didn't happen without
Probably should have.
some special
But
healing
the
going
mad
on.
pull, jeez. Words of wisdom or
I've got-
something to leave us with?
Yeah, as Wem tried to get out of order.
No, I didn't want to go past without
No.
saying a brief word.
I would like to send the biggest healing vibes to our dear friend, guildmate and raid team member Conti, who has been in hospital this week. We love you, Conti, and we hope you're over this hurdle very
Absolutely.
quickly. It might be a bit of a bumpy ride for a little while, but I'm
Your
sure
friends
you'll
are
be
with
fine.
you.
Yeah, we're all thinking of you and
Yep.
and hope that you are recovering well and comfortably.
Indeed.
Yeah.
All right, we've come to the end of another episode of Bond and Equip. Thought it was going to be a quick one. 33 minutes.
What?
I know, we've crapped on.
Mate. We've grabbed on.
I said to Temp, let's just do a 20-minuter. It's better than not doing anything.
Yes.
We're
'cause-
both wasted.
Yeah, and we've had a hard time.
We've
finding
done nothing.
time.
We haven't been able to play.
And yet here we are, 33 minutes on, nearly 35.
Indeed. So now's the time to unlike if you've changed your mind.
Don't do it.
Keep it as a charity one. Otherwise, smash the like. Thanks for hanging out with us. And until next time, I'm Wembley.
I'm Tempest.
Catch you later, guys.
See ya.